When things get a little hectic for me and in my busy world, I have to touch the forest, as I like to say. It's a good spiritual connection.
There's a beauty, but there's also a harshness to it. It's like the smell of hot sand attracts me. It's so much part of my genetic makeup.
What comes to my mind is the slogan we have on State Forest about space, solitude, and self-reliance. I think that's one of the things that our visitors really enjoy.
This is Calamintha ashae. If you see this plant right here, then more than likely you're on high ground and you're probably in the ancient island scrub.
I couldn't have been older than 4 years old, and I have this memory of this really mystical place, and these shadows and the moss hanging and the water with crabs swimming along the bottom.
Even though life was harsh at some points, even though it was difficult and challenging and even in some cases cost them their lives, there must have been that same magic when the sun was going down over the longleaf pines.
Oh Lord, with the bounty, please look down on Marion County. The soil is so poor and so rooty too. I don't know what us poor folks are going to do.
If there can be such a thing as instinctual memory, the consciousness of land and water must lie deeper in the core of us than any knowledge of our fellow beings. We cannot live without the earth or apart from it, and something is shriveled in man's heart when he turns away from it and concerns himself only with the affairs of men. Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings, 1938.
You can touch the forest, but don't touch the gators or the bears. The Florida Black Bear Scenic Byway was named after the Florida black bear, which is representative of the numerous endangered species in the Ocala. Black bears, little gators, turtles, fox, big gators, scrub jays, double-crested cormorants, even bigger gators. Did I mention the gators? It's not the gators that are endangered here. The Florida Black Bear Scenic Byway crisscrosses through the Ocala National Forest and hundreds of acres of conservation lands, rivers, lakes, and forests. While a lot of old natural Florida is being plowed up, built over, and strip mauled away, here along the Florida Black Bear Scenic Byway, you can still find acres and acres and miles of natural and often wild Florida. You can discover a lot of wild Florida along this byway. From the wild animals, to the sprawling natural habitat, to the rowdy history of the daring pioneers who came here. The 113-mile byway runs east-west along State Road 40 from Ormond Beach in Volusia County to Silver Springs in Marion County, and north-south along State Road 19 from Palatka in Putnam County to Umatilla in Lake County. And it includes a couple of additional legs along County Road 445 and the two forest roads out to Fort Gates Ferry. Ecotourism is at the heart of this byway, drawing visitors who want to appreciate authentic local culture and nature with minimal impact on the natural surroundings. The byway was designated a National Scenic Byway on the strength of its recreational sites and natural resources. There are over 100 sites along this byway. In this video, we'll introduce you to a few of them and talk to people along the way about the stories of the area. These are the 4 kinds of travelers who will introduce you to the treasures of this byway.